The man lit a cigar, but after just one puff, he tossed it into a trash can. With flames roaring behind him, he hopped on his ride and took off without looking back. Now, if you think he was just showing off, you'd be dead wrong, because seconds later, he was already on the phone with the fire department reporting the blaze. And that single phone call, it was about to make him a fortune. He quickly pulled out a firefighter's uniform he'd prepared in advance and threw it on. Then, as a fire truck came screaming by, he sprinted at full speed and latched onto the back. Just like that, he hitched a free ride straight into Antwerp's Diamond District, one of the most heavily guarded places on Earth. But not only did this guy waltz right in broad daylight, he even gave the security guards a friendly wave. He then stuck a perfect landing, stopping right next to a manhole cover in the middle of the street. This was his target. He slipped into the pitch-black sewer and used a laser to cut a circle in the ceiling above. Before long, he'd carved out a gaping hole in the concrete floor and climbed up effortlessly. Once inside the room, he wasted no time. He blew the safe wide open. Cash flew everywhere like confetti, but he didn't even glance at it. Instead, he went straight for a small box inside. The diamonds in that box were what he'd come for. But here's the twist. He didn't cash in on those priceless gems. Instead, he traded them to a crime boss for nothing more than a slip of paper. Without hesitation, he sent out the coordinates written on it. Moments later, the gang's headquarters at that location was blown to smithereens. Turns out, the man was a veteran CIA operative, and this was his last mission before retirement. All he had to do was take out the crime boss in front of him, and he'd be home free. But then something went sideways. The boss suddenly sensed something was off.
Why is it beating on the diamonds? This is a plastic residue from an explosion.
No, you're mistaken.
You don't own a diamond concern. These are stolen. Why did you lie about who you are? Who are you really?
Before he could respond, several henchmen grabbed him. They searched his pockets and found a small pill.
What the hell is that?
Cyanide. In case I get caught.
CIA?
Facing the boss's interrogation, the agent came clean. His mission was to get those coordinates and wipe them all out. But since things had gone south, his only option now was to swallow the pill and end it. The boss was more than happy to oblige. He watched as the agent swallowed the pill without flinching, even washing it down with a swig of liquor. Satisfied, the boss raised his glass. But as the two stared at each other, waiting, nothing happened.
Come to think of it, I might have taken the antidote.
Before the boss could react, the agent grabbed his glass and sprayed poison everywhere. He snatched a gun from a nearby henchman and opened fire on the enemies rushing in. Then he grabbed a knife off the table and started slashing. When the dust settled, he didn't forget to scoop up that bag of priceless diamonds on his way out. After all, once this job was done, he was officially retired.